Dear all, in this video, I'll be discussing about the most important seminar topics which will be helpful for electrical science students. It is typically useful for EEE, EC, and instrumentation branches. Before moving on to the suggestion, I would like to explain one thing. It is better to find out your interested domain. Either it may be control system or power system, power electronics, or electrical machines. You just find out which area you are most comfortable. Accordingly, you can find out the topic. That is one suggestion. Other suggestion, one more suggestion I wanted to tell you. Better you download the related topic as much as possible. I mean, reference number should be more. More number of reference paper should be downloaded. That is another thing. It can be freely downloaded by using Sci-Hub. Okay, I have already explained how to download some technical papers by using Sci-Hub. So that is another suggestion. Now let me explain the individual topics which will be useful for the faculties and students. Moving on to the first segment, I have selected some important topics from power electronics. You can design a DC to DC converter. Either it may be buck converter or boost converter or special type of topology. It may be buck boost or SEPI converter, zeta converter. Many more converters are available. So you can just find out which converter you are comfortable. You can follow the design procedure. Either it may be for continuous conduction mode or discontinuous conduction mode. That is also okay. So next topic is maximum power point tracking. So there are different methods of maximum power point trackings are available nowadays. So by using ICA or P and O method, and also you can go for fuzzy based MPPT or AI based, artificial intelligence based MPPT. There are many more MPPT algorithms are available. So try to download some papers which are recently published, especially from IEEE. So definitely you will be getting a lot of information regarding MPPT. Then you can calculate the connected load which is used in your home. Accordingly, you can design for an inverter and battery system. That's also really a good project also. You can utilize it as a mini project. Okay. Or you can use it for seminar presentation as well. That is inverter design for your household application. Similarly, you can make a different technology like uh, techniques of minimizing switching losses in power converters. There are different type of topologies are available to minimize switching losses. If you reduce the switching losses, overall efficiency will be enhanced. Okay. Then harmonic minimization techniques in inverters. So there are different methodology. Instead of using a single pulse, you can go for multiple pulse width modulation. Okay, moreover, you can go for sinusoidal pulse width modulation. So there are many more techniques are available. You can look into that. Similarly, by connecting different transformers, you can able to minimize the harmonics. Okay. Then one of the application of power electronics is supercapacitor. It can be used for power electronic system, especially for machines, supercapacitors, or you can call ultra capacitors. So this is also one of the cutting edge technology. Nowadays, it is research is going on in this area. Okay, there are a lot of researchers are doing for the topic supercapacitors. It is also known as ultra capacitors. Similarly, the multi-level inverters, that is also one of the cutting edge technologies. Okay, so you can compare the difference between conventional type of inverter and a multi-level inverter. Why you are going for multi-level inverter? Mainly for minimization of harmonics. You can able to minimize third and fifth harmonics. That's the main advantage of using multi-level converter or multi-level inverter. Then application of flywheel battery energy storage system in power electronics. That is also one of the useful topic. You can make use of this. Collect the papers as much as possible from IEEE or Elsevier or the Science Direct. Okay, you can able to get lot of information and try to arrange it in a sequential order. That is the only the thing you have to do. If you wanted to verify it, do the simulation, then you will be getting more weightage. Okay. Then power supply system in electrical drives. Okay, traction drives, this can be utilized for machines topic also. This is related to one of the electrical machines topic. So you should know what is a traction system, importance of DC motor drive, how does it operate, then mathematical modeling that is required. Variable frequency drive, it's a wide area, n number of things are available. So vector control, many things are there in case of variable frequency drive. Then UPS, design of an UPS system, uninterrupted power supply. How to design an UPS system? That's also one of the good topic. Regarding PWM techniques, single pulse width modulation technique, sinusoidal pulse width modulation technique, multiple pulse width modulation techniques, many more. So these are the few topics which we can able to identify from power electronics. It is sky is the limit. I should say that it's a sky is the limit. There are a number of topics are available in power electronics. Okay, these are the typical example which you can make use of this. Clear? Now I would like to discuss about another important topology. Nowadays, we are energy storage is one of the challenging issue. Okay, so this topic also very important for electrical engineers or electronics engineers. You can explain about flywheel energy storage system. How does it operate? Then mathematical analysis, and these type of batteries like paper batteries and micro batteries, then bio batteries and nuclear batteries. So you will be getting lot of information about these type of batteries, wherever it can be used, how you can do the mathematical modeling, then how to decide the rating. Okay, so those things can be done. Then you can make a paper by using issues, and one of the topic issues and challenges of energy storage system. Definitely you can make a review paper on issues and challenges of energy storage system. That will be really helpful. Then type of battery, you can make a comparative analysis of different type of batteries. Then mathematical modeling of energy storage system is also one of the important topic. Okay, you can do the some kind of mathematical modeling, lead acid battery or nickel cadmium battery. Likewise, you can do some kind of mathematical analysis. So you can explain chemical equation working, all those things can be done. Okay, moving on to another important area of electrical engineering, that is power system. Okay, it's a wide area. You will be getting large number of n number of topics in the area of power system. For example, you can talk about generation, transmission, and distribution, and also you can explain the application of power electronics in power system. So distribution generation, why you are going for distribution generation? Then how you are going to produce energy at the, what is the peculiarity of distribution generation? You are actually producing the power at the receiving end side. You can able to minimize the losses. So you'll be getting a lot of information about distribution generation, one of the wide area, one of the research area you can go for that. Then power quality issues. Okay, what are the type of power quality issues like voltage swell, voltage sag, harmonics, many more power quality issues are still persisting. How to overcome power quality problem? Then fuzzy application in power system. You should know about fuzzy logic, how to make out the fuzzy rules. Then applications of GA, genetic algorithm. That's also one of the important area in power system. Then particle swarm optimization in power system, PSO algorithm. This is also one of the important topic. Definitely you can do the project also. That is the advantage. Better you take one seminar topic, same thing can be continued for your project also. That is one suggestion from my side. Regarding the cutting edge technology, that is smart grid. There are a number of topics related to smart grid. You can refer. I have one textbook. If you require, I will share that particular textbook regarding the smart grid. HVDC, you can able to explain about this, what is HVDC system, what are the main problems which are facing in HVDC system, how to overcome the problems related to HVDC system, especially power quality issues. If you are using HVDC system, definitely we have to face some kind of peripheral effects of power electronics. And also one of the important topic, you can explain about energy scenarios in your country and in your state also. Okay. Then digital testing of HVDC circuit breaker, high voltage DC circuit breaker. That is also most important. Okay. Let me continue the same topic, similar topic in power system. I have collected so many topics related to power system. Then SCADA and power system automation. So I have done my B.Tech project based on the SCADA based power system automation. Quite interesting. Then distributed control system in industrial application. You have to do the control panel wiring. So how to do the control panel design. That's also quite interesting. Substation automation and communication protocol. You can learn lot of terminology. Then what are the different methods of power factor improvement such as synchronous condenser, phase advancers, many more. Then reactive power compensator. That means reactive power is directly proportional to voltage. If you improve the reactive power, obviously, and of course, we can say that the voltage profile is getting improved. Flexible AC transmission system, fax devices like thyristor switched capacitor, SVC, UPFC, many more topologies are available. Definitely, you can make use of a project also. In MATLAB, you can do the simulation. Then power system stability. Okay, there are a lot of topics which are related to subtopics related to power system stability. Make use of this. And I should say that optimal voltage regulator placement in radial distribution system. This is an algorithm. You can use the algorithm. Okay, so you can go for that. Then one of the new topic, that is polyfuse. What is the difference between conventional type of fuse and polyfuse? It's a programmable type fuse. Okay, normal fuse that will melt if the load consumes excess of current, overcurrent. Due to overcurrent, that will be melting. But a polyfuse, it's a erasable program. It is having erasable programmable memory. Then power system contingencies. This is basically a subject actually. You'll be getting lot of subtopics in the area of power system contingencies. If you are interested in power system, definitely you can go for any one of the topic. I really strongly recommend any of the topics if you are really interested in power system. Then electricity billing system, microgrid, okay, vehicle to grid, V to G, lot of papers are available. Then UPFC, Unified Power Quality Conditioner. Then one of the most important topic, that is superconducting fault current limiter, SFCL. Okay, you'll be getting a lot of advanced papers if you download it in 2020 papers. Okay, try to download the papers during the which are published in 2020. Design of 220 kV substation. You should have a good idea about the layout, how you are going to design, then components, all the things you should know. Better you visit nearby 220 kV substation with permission, take a snaps, all those things you can add in your seminar report. Modern surge arrestor. Okay, what is the difference between conventional type of surge arrestor and modern type surge arrestor? Then protection of transmission system by using GPS. In civil engineering, they are using GPS system. Likewise, we can also use it for GPS. Robotic monitoring of power station. Is it practically implementable or still it is existing? You can have a outlook. You can have a verification. Transient over voltages in electrical distribution system and suppression. So that is very important. So you have to do some kind of mathematical analysis. Then the topic will become quite interesting and acceptable. And a vacuum circuit breaker, and you can go for any type of SLC circuit breaker design, all those things you can go for that. It's a very good area, and you should have some good idea about mechanical construction also. Okay, then substation grounding, importance of substation grounding, difference between grounding and earthing, all topics are quite interesting. Then SVC, static power compensator, why SVC is required, importance of SVC. Okay, so these are the few topics which I have noticed from the area of power system. There are many more, just like a C. Okay, so find out a convenient topic which you can manage it, collect more information, consolidate, and meet your guide and confirm it. Okay, you can prepare a draft copy and you can make a presentation. So like this, you can proceed. Then control system. There are many varieties of topics are there in control system. Then synchro pair. I have prepared a video on synchro pair characteristics. Please do visit. You will be getting a good idea. And sliding mode control of any type of power converter, say buck converter or boost converter, you can make out. It become a project also. For M.Tech project, MS or M.Tech project, this is sufficient. Then PI controller for power converter. You can make a PhD work also regarding this controller. We can calculate the step response, everything you can make out. Application of PID controllers. Then PID controllers in industrial process control. Importance of PID. So quite interesting, and it's a lengthy topic. And boiler instrumentation and control. Okay, that's also can be done. Then servo motor, servo mechanism, everything you can explain neatly. MRI, what do you mean by magnetic resonance imaging? One of the biomedical application. Automatic railway switch and signals. You can use some kind of simulation by using PLC, then it become quite interesting. And for interview also, it will be helpful for you. Regarding the applications of PLC, you find out any of the application and try to explain by using ladder diagram. Then integration control system, irrigation control system, automatic irrigation, how to perform automatic irrigation system. So you can able to make out by automatic irrigation system, depends on the crop, so depends on the water level. You can save the water, and you can provide some kind of alarm, and you can control the theft of the crop. Many applications are there. Then ceramic servo motors. This is also one of the upgraded topic related to servo motor. Okay, these are the few topics which I noticed from control system. There are many, just like a C. High voltage engineering, I prepared a separate playlist in my channel. You will be getting lot of information about high voltage engineering, like electrostatic precipitator. You can do the project also based on EPS. Similarly, you can go for electrostatic painting, then printing, Van de Graaff generator, modeling of lightning mechanism. It's quite interesting. So recently, I have published a video on lightning mechanism, surge arrestor, types of surge arrestor, high voltage testing. Okay, if you are interested in this area, definitely it will help you. Then insulation coordination, it's a vast area. There are a lot of mathematical modeling and analysis are included in insulation coordination. Then application of high voltage engineering, design of Tesla coil. Okay, detailed design I have explained. You can go through my video. Then design of Rogowski coil. Why Rogowski coils are required? You can measure the impulse current, impulse voltage. All the things can be done with the help of Rogowski coil. Then design of impulse generator. That's also quite a lengthy topic. Okay, these are the few topics which I noticed from high voltage engineering. From electrical machines also we can note down a number of topics. There is no limit. Modern trends in machine design and technology. Similarly, applications of neural network, AI, everything can be applied in the area of machine as well. Then synchronization of generators. Okay, quite interesting. Hybrid electric vehicle. You can have a detailed presentation on hybrid electric vehicle, and also design of energy efficient motor. EEM. What do you mean by energy efficient motor? Speed control of BLDC motor. What are the various methods? Okay, then soft starting of motors with improved power factor. So that can be done it as a project also. Regarding continuation of electrical machines, electrical traction systems, ultrasonic motors, magnetic levitations, and speed control of DC motor by using triode for alternating current. That is called a triarc. Magnetic material used in static rotating machines. You must have studied in electrical machine design. Then microprocessor based speed control of motor, then static excitation system for alternator, testing of three-phase induction motor and troubleshooting. There are different methods of testings are available. You can explain about starter also, type of starters. That is also a simple seminar topic. Vector control of induction motor. It's a quite complicated topic. It's a complete complicated topic and interesting also. If you are interested in that area, vector control, you can go for that definitely. It will be helpful for doing M.Tech project also. Energy saving fan. It is related to energy efficient motor. Then amorphous core type transformer. There are different type of material science are available. You can go for that. Okay. So these are the different topics which are applicable for electrical machines. There are many more. I have collected only few topics which will be helpful for you. Regarding MCS, modern communication system, GPS, GSM network, Wi-Fi, wireless fidelity, then Bluetooth, GSM, CDMA, iTunes limitless pendrive technology, application of WLAN, then optical satellite communication, then adaptive missile guidance using GPS. Similarly, challenges in migration to 4G and also fractional antennas. It's a wide area. So you'll be getting a lot of information regarding communication system also. And in continuation, field programmable gate array in FPGA, application of FPGA, field programmable gate array in space, wireless DSL. What is the speciality of wired DSL and wireless DSL? You must have familiar. Okay, it's available wherever you're using internet connection. Then narrow band power line communication, plasma antennas, laser communication systems, radar. Radar is a wide area. You'll be getting a lot of information. Really interesting. These things are really interesting. Laser communication. What do you mean by DTH? You must have used DTH in your home, but you may not be thought about what is a DTH, how it operate. Okay. Then underwater communication system importance. All the information can be used. What is the fifth generation mobile technology? 5G. Regarding the BPL, broadband over power lines, BPL, you'll be getting a lot of information. Okay, collect the reference paper also. It will be really helpful. And it is having certain weightage also. Do mention where you have taken. You have to mention the courtesy. Don't forget to mention the courtesy. Regarding the solar energy conversion system, it says sky is the limit. You can explain about partial shading, do some simulation. Similarly, material science on solar panel, amorphous material, then polycrystalline, monocrystalline, multicrystalline. You can do a detailed review paper. Okay, you can make a review paper also. Solar mobile charger. You can design the circuit. How you are going to design the capacitor, RLC element, switches. Everything is matters a lot. Then issues and challenges in solar energy conversion system and the maximum MPPT algorithms. Then solar based refrigerator. How does it operate? Then automated solar street light system by using LDR, light dependent resistor, LDR based. Then solar water pumping system. How to design water pumping system? Okay, for 1 HP motor, how many panels are required? If I am operating for 8 hours, if I am operating the solar system for 8 hours. There are different varieties of water pumping systems are available, but direct coupled water pumping system with the battery coupled also. Okay. Then installation of rooftop solar power system in your home. Suppose your connected load may be 1 kilowatts. How to design a solar panel with the battery? That itself is a beautiful seminar. You can make out. Then solar thermal power generation is one of the mechanical topic. Thermal application of solar system. So you can also make use of this solar thermal application. Automatic solar panel tracking system, how it can be done with the help of a microcontroller or microcontroller interface. Regarding renewable energy sources, there are a lot of topics which are available. Then power generation by using magneto-hydrodynamic system, wave energy power generation, vortex bladeless wind generator, issues and challenges of wind energy power generation, solid waste management, then OTEC, OTEC, ocean thermal energy, large scale power generation by using fuel cells, then hybrid power generation system. Either you can take any of the combination like solar and wind and solar and biogas. Similarly, biogas power generation, design of biogas power plant. That's also very important. Then home automation system, geothermal power plant, where it is available. You can get the details. How does it operate? Okay, all the things are matters a lot. Similarly, floating windmills. What is the specialty of floating windmills? Then pumped hydroelectric storage system, wind diesel power station. All the things are matters a lot. Okay, so there are many more. There is no limit. Whichever I found interesting, I have added in the PPT. So there is no restriction that you have to follow these topics. But these are the suggestions from my side. Regarding the sensors and transducers, you will be getting a varieties of topic like adaptive piezoelectric energy harvesting circuit, magneto-optic current transducer, optical technologies, current measurement, piezoelectric motors, MEMS technology. It's a wide area, MEMS. Then temperature monitoring system, similarly, wireless integrated network sensors, WINS, and isoloop magnetic couplers, superconductivity. So, what is a superconducting materials? Application of Hall effect sensor, then triboelectric generator, TENG, triboelectric nano generators, telemedical medicine system. This is the latest biomedical application. So, these are the things which are applicable to S&T, sensors and transducer. I would like to start a new lecture series on sensors and transducers that I'll be releasing soon. Then electronic based topic like artificial intelligence for speech recognition, then embedded systems in automobiles, e-waste management, smart antennas, the thermography, white LED, OLED, micro electronic pill, then DSP processor, automatic teller, ATM machine. What is ATM machine? How does it operate? Then fuzzy based washing machine, prepaid energy meter using smart card, then blendable lithium ion battery, CRT display. All those things are really useful, quite interesting as well, that I would like to tell you. So get the information as much as possible. Internet, many sources are available. There is no limit for that. Similarly, there are a lot of general topics, general technical topics, and some area which are related to management also. Automated energy meter reading for billing purpose, power theft detection, wireless electricity, wireless power transmission, electricity, border security by using wireless integrated network sensors. Similarly, DVD. What is a DVD? We are using DVD, but we did not think much more about the technical aspects of DVD. Then by CMOS technology. Okay, you must have heard about CMOS technology, NMOS, CMOS, likewise. Then electric shock, eddy current brakes, application of Fourier transform in electrical engineering. Engineering mathematics you must have studied, but you may not, even I did not think about the application of Fourier series in electrical engineering. So we have to think about, again, we have to collect the information. So try to correlate two subjects. It is not as two subjects, it's a part of electrical engineering, Fourier transform. Tsunami early warning system. So there are a lot of articles and the methods are adopting. You can just visit the website and you can find out. Similarly, e-commerce, some topics which are related to engineering management like e-commerce, generalized multi-protocol label switching system, GMPLS, IT integration in electrical engineering, energy auditing in your campus. You can, at least 6 months time, you can make out, and you can definitely you can do a nice project also. Same thing can be used for seminar and project. HVAC system. HVAC, heating, ventilation, and cooling system. Application of OOPS, object-oriented programming in electrical engineering. Obviously, you can do that. Important software used in electrical engineering. The application of OOPS means you can make out any of the small numerical example that can be done with the OOPS system, object-oriented programming system. So you can have a detailed study on important software which are used in electrical engineering. So these are the general topics. Finally, I would like to inform you that these are the few topics which I found it's quite interesting. I don't know whether you are interested these kind of topics. Similarly, try to divide the domain and find out your convenient topic. Identify which domain you are most comfortable. So accordingly, you can plan. Okay. Hope the session will be helpful for you. If you are having any queries, I have some materials, I have some seminar reports, all the informations are available with me. Okay, if you are interested, regarding these topics, you can put a comment. Definitely, I will revert back to you. Finally, thank you very much for watching this video.